Yeah, hi there. I'm Mark Cruz. I'm President and CEO of Trevali Mining Corporation. We're on the main board of the TSX, and our symbol is TV. We have a long-term working relationship with Glencore, and they've been a shareholder since 2012, but we've been working closely with them since 2010. Certainly, back in 2015, we kind of floated the concept of trying to, make Trevali a bigger, more meaningful zinc mid-tier company. We looked at opportunities with Glencore themselves. Certainly, once they acquired Xstrata, things that used to make sense in their portfolio probably were less relevant at that time, which ultimately culminated in the acquisition of the African assets. Certainly, I think it's important to state that the mines weren't for sale. Really, they were just available to Trevali, and we were quite happy to have the opportunity to have a look at them, do a lot of detailed due diligence, and ultimately acquire them. Close the deal as of the end of August this year. Yeah, we certainly think there is incremental room for growth. I think short term the aim will be certainly to boost production in the kind of 8 to 10% per operating unit. So quite material given where zinc is at the moment. We are number 6 zinc producer globally. So certainly every extra pound we can eke out of the operations actually does have a big benefit for us. More medium term, we're looking at exploration, pretty aggressive exploration around the African assets and our Peruvian asset, and contingent on results, we think there may be opportunities for a step change increase in throughput as well. But obviously that's more of a medium term opportunity, which we will start focusing on from next year onwards. It's actually pretty seamless. Again, given that long working relationship with Glencore, the way we operate our 2 operating mines, our Santander Mine in Peru and our Caribou Mine in New Brunswick, is a very similar operating philosophy. So certainly very strict, financial controls, very much a laser point type exploration programs just to add value, that tons we can put through the mill in a timely manner. So certainly I would say we are largely integrated, or will be by the end of the year, so reasonably seamless in the scheme of things. Well, it's good or bad. Listen, we want to grow the company, but we don't see many opportunities out there that would move the needle for us. And I think that's probably a reasonable comment for the zinc industry as a whole. Really what that tells us fundamentally is that the current zinc price is probably going to be stronger for longer. We'll keep looking. We keep an open mind, obviously, where we're not going to stop looking for opportunities. But I think probably short term, what makes most sense for us is to grow the company with the drill rig. It's the lowest risk, both technically and financially. It would have changed quite dramatically. I would say pre-transaction, we were probably about 50% institutional, maybe 55%. And now with the closing of the transaction, we're probably closer to 70% institutional. And also Glencore is our largest shareholder, and they are a long-term strategic stakeholder in the company. They now own 25% of Trevali. Listen, I think ultimately it's healthy for the industry. I think there's been a lack of exploration, lack of investment, probably for more than a decade in zinc itself. I think unfortunately a lot of it is the old projects coming back around. It always happens. And will they lead to new major discoveries? We'll have to wait and see. But nevertheless, from discovery through to building a mine, there's always a lag time. So, I think even if you're successful today or tomorrow with a new exploration company, you're probably about a cycle out. That's just the nature of the beast. It takes about 7 to 10 years to build a tier 1 zinc mine. And really that was one of the big drivers of acquiring the Glencore assets. We were looking for zinc production now to take advantage of this current zinc rally, not the next rally out. Listen, I think it's very tight. I know there is discussion. It's a bit earlier yet. Well, I think we're at the start of an incipient zinc run. Certainly, my belief and Trevali's belief is this one could be stronger for longer. We really don't see any new material zinc mines coming on board in the next 3 to 5 years that can materially, bring oversupply to the market and obviously quash zinc prices. So certainly, what's a sensible zinc price going forward? We certainly think, maybe $2,700 to $3,000 per ton long term probably makes sense. We'll see if it gets there. I think short term, over the next 3 to 5 years, can it hit the $4,000 a ton again, like it did in the 05 to 08 rally? I think it might for short term. Whether that's healthy for the industry as a whole, we'll wait and see. But certainly, we certainly believe in a stronger for longer rally at this point in time.